គុំប្រសងស្មៃក្រមសព្ធាតំណាងជនជាតិដល់ទៀតតារដ្ឋបាលលោកជាអ្នកណាដែរមានណាស់ដែរបានមានមកតាមគាត់មិនឲ្យសហព័ន្ធខ្មែរកម្ពុជាមានវិជនថាវិខ្លាំងណាក្នុងអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិAdditionally, the American people are forced to change their family and not say what I'm saying today. Now, the Vietnamese government does not even want me to have peace.
Đồng Nang ở bang quân dân khai cao trong trong sắp các đôi trên bang quân dân nơi khang và tây cao dân tây khang cho là to su là cả to ba cả tiêm tia bọt mai cao phim là cao phim mai cao chỉ nặng to ba chỉ nặng tiêm tia đồng na rau sạch thịt dày phiên là dương rau rau tia chào bà nó tên đồng thau nhà cao cao năm cao bên đại dương ban phương cao và sai chất tông chỉ môi nó cao nhiều ăn tiêu dân khơi miền ca ra luôn môi chậm luôn rồi lời chào ăn lại chiếc và tí mũi người ta sạ con phải cầm chiếc đó nó bàn chun ở luôn còn tập đó nó mong ca sạ thì chiếc rồi thì dân bàn khơi ở đây sang ở lọ mót và ca chun và sai chất tông nó mong ca sạ thì chiếc đặt phương lan rồi sạ con phải cầm chiếc đó để được trong lúc miền trung tròn dân ở bàn chun luôn chẳng rục này đang mong con dân khơi tha chọn khơi chọn chọn lư nói chọn khơi nó sẽ cầm thiên mũi là dân hào tha bèn sòng xây rồi không bị dạy thêm đây sang cả lòng đấy rồi không mang ca sạc chiên chiết rồi không ca là xe sẵn lại cả ta đôi chạy ca thay ca không ca châu rú cái phương đời dụng của chọn dương cái óc và cả là biên ca biển đất biên ca nai non biên ca đất non và hai lâu rồi cái nạn cam ca là giúp cả đôi chia là cái nạn óc ca tầm nang đi đi vào đi
nằm vì con xuân tại lòng em muốn
Madam Chair, we strongly believe that it is time that Vietnam move beyond the denial of our right to speak at this permanent forum and put into practice the right to freedom of expression as guaranteed by its very own Constitution and the UN DRIP. We ask that Vietnam open their minds as well as their hearts and embrace the spirit of working in partnership so that we can work together to better the lives of the Vietnam people.
Tuổi trong lòng
Conference of Indigenous people, and we hope you feel better than Vietnam and hope this will smoothly return
ethnic minorities with indigenous people and respect of whom we are leading up to entering the WCIP.
សូមក្រាបថ្វាយបង្គំចំពោះព្រះប្រគុណព្រះសង្ឃគ្រប់ព្រះអង្គទាំងអស់ទាំងក្នុងនិងក្រៅប្រទេសសូមចម្រើនពរញាតិញោមពុទ្ធបរិស័ទខ្មែរក្រមទាំងនៅកម្ពុជាក្រមទាំងនៅក្រៅកម្ពុជាក្រមដោយសេចក្តីគោរពនិងរលឹកពេលនេះខ្ញុំករណីអាត្មាភាពភិក្ខុអ្នកថាសីឡត្រែងវងយំជាអតីតគ្រូបង្រៀននៅវិទ្យាស្ថានពុទ្ធសាសនាខ្មែរជាទីក្រុងព្រះវិស័យកម្ពុជាក្រមពេលនេះខ្ញុំករណីអាត្មាភាពកំពុងស្ថិតនៅក្នុងបណ្ណាល័យវត្តខេមរៈរង្សីទីក្រុងសានហូសេរដ្ឋកាលីហ្វ័រញ៉ាខ្ញុំករណីអាត្មាភាពបាននិមន្តមកកម្ពុជាចេញពីកម្ពុជាក្រមមកវិសារដ្ឋអាមេរិកនេះនៅថ្ងៃទី7ខែមេសាគ្រិស្តសករាជ2014ដោយការធានារបស់សហព័ន្ធខ្មែរកម្ពុជាក្រមគោលបំណងដែលខ្ញុំករណីអាត្មាភាពនិមន្តមកសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកតាមរយៈការធានារបស់សហព័ន្ធខ្មែរកម្ពុជាក្រមពិភពលោកគឺដើម្បីជួយផ្សព្វផ្សាយព្រះពុទ្ធសាសនាខ្មែរយើងដល់ខ្មែរកម្ពុជាក្រមដែលនៅក្រៅស្រុកព្រមទាំងជួយជ្រោមជ្រែងកិច្ចការខ្លះៗនៅខាងវប្បធម៌ជាដើមនៅខាងក្រៅនេះណាពេលនេះខ្ញុំគណៈអាត្មាភាពដែលជាប្រសង់មួយអង្គដូចជាយុវជនមួយរូបតំណាងឲ្យប្រសង់យុវជនរាប់រយរាប់ម៉ឺនអ្នកមួយអង្គនៅខ្មែរកម្ពុជានៅកម្ពុជាក្រមគឺបានមកដល់ទឹកដីសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកបានចូលរួមសកម្មភាពជាមួយនឹងសហព័ន្ធខ្មែរកម្ពុជាក្រមពិភពលោកបានដឹងថាលទ្ធផលនៃការចូលរួមជាមួយនឹងអង្គការសហជីវជាតិរយៈពេល10ឆ្នាំរបស់សហព័ន្ធខ្មែរកម្ពុជាក្រមពិភពលោកបានផ្ដល់នូវលទ្ធផលជាច្រើនដល់ខ្មែរក្រមនិងកម្ពុជាក្រមដែលយើងពុំសូវនឹកឃើញថានោះជាផលជាជោគជ័យរបស់សហព័ន្ធខ្មែរកម្ពុជាក្រមទេ
Send you in 10 minutes, huh? Well, thank you to everybody to make this happen. And, we alone cannot do this kind of work. We need help everywhere. So if we fly somewhere, we use our own money, we use our own vacation. So as KKF, we don't have $1 million budget. We got the budget from branches, the chapter from around the world, but only to support the actual movement itself, not to pay for expenses for everybody to fly. So yeah, so we do what we can with what we have. So we have to keep on moving. We cannot stop. And to talk more about our role as youth, to help. Please.
មួយស្ដាប់បានខ្មែរទាំងអស់ទៀតហ្នឹងមែនទេប្រកួតយ៉ាងខ្លី សូមអរគុណដែលជាបទផលសូមអរគុណអ្នកដឹកនាំសាខាសហព័ន្ធយើងប្រចាំរដ្ឋ Washington នេះដែលបានជិះខ្ញុំមកជួបមួយសម្រាប់មួយតែម្ដងយប់នេះគេធ្វើតែសម្រាប់មួយទេណាគណៈកម្មការរៀបចំកម្មវិធីថ្ងៃហ្នឹងសូមខ្ញុំយាមពីតួនាទីរបស់មួយប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់និយាយអស់ហើយនិយាយល្អទៀតដូច្នេះពូនឹងចង់ស្ដាប់ពីក្មួយវិញណាចង់ស្ដាប់ពីក្មួយស្ដាប់ idea ស្ដាប់ question អូខេមុនពេលដែលប្រព័ន្ធទូរទស្សន៍វាក្មួយគឺគាត់នឹងថែមបន្តិចទៀតជាបទតខ្លួនទៅនឹងអ្វីដែលសម្រាប់បាននិយាយហើយហើយគាត់បាននេះបន្តមកព្រិចខទី1អំពីពីតួនាទីរបស់យើងជាកូនខ្មែរជាភាសាកូនខ្មែរក្រោមគូនឹងចាំថាទឹកដី Washington នេះទឹកដីតាកូម៉ាហ្នឹងវាតួនាទីមួយយ៉ាងសំខាន់បានធ្វើកិច្ចការយ៉ាងសំខាន់ដើម្បីឲ្យយើងសម្រាប់ទូផលដល់ឆ្នាំបានកិច្ចការខាងនេះវាយ៉ាងចង្អោលនៅឧទាហរណ៍ប្រហែលជាខ្លួនធ្វើមិនដឹងនៅកន្លែងហ្នឹងសមាជិកកូនខ្មែរក្រោមយើងបានរួមវិភាគទានជាពិសេសនឹងដល់តួជាអ្នកដឹកនាំធ្វើឲ្យសម្លេងខ្មែរក្រោមឈ្មោះខ្មែរក្រោមនឹងលើកដំបូងបានគេដឹងឮលើឆាកអន្តរជាតិហើយអ្នកដែលនាំធ្វើនេះខ្ញុំនៅចាំពីអ្នកដែលយើងមកត្រឹមផ្លេចគឺលោកតាថៃសុខក៏បានឃើញ YouTube នៅកន្លែងនោះដែរហើយបន្ទាប់មកគឺជារបងថៃថើដែលជាអ្នកនៅទឹកដីកន្លែងនេះឯងថៃថើដោយសារប្រកបក៏ដែលដាវានឹងស្រាប់ហើយមានកូនពីរនាក់អានទីថៃទៅចាញ់ពីសាលាច្បាប់ពីជាធនធានរបស់យើងហើយបើខ្ញុំថាថៃសុខហើយថៃថើនឹងជាអ្នកដែលយើងគួរស្គាល់មកពី Washington នៅត្រឹមតែបន្ទសោតជួយលើក្រោយនេះក៏នឹងលេខចាំពីព្រោះកន្លែងយើងដឹងថាតំទាំងស្នូលស្អីកន្លែងយើងស្គាល់តំទាំងលើស្អីទៅតំទាំងនោះរីកដាលបងថើមសហការជាមួយនឹងលោកតាថៃសុខជាលោកសង្ឃទេក្នុងតួនាទីជាម្ចាស់អធិការវត្តចន្ទ្រសីនៅកន្លែងនេះគាត់បានខ្វល់ខ្វាយតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងមុនដំបូងទាំងអស់គ្រប់ចោលផងប្រភេទនេះហើយនឹងថ្នាក់ដឹកនាំរដ្ឋជាពិសេសនៅអាមេរិកក៏ចំនួននឹង President Ronald Reagan ដើម្បីធ្វើឲ្យដឹងឮថានៅជំរំភៀសខ្លួនតាមព្រំដែនថៃនិងហ្វីលីពីនជាពិសេសនៅថៃមានខ្មែរក្រៅដែលវិទ្យាជាងគេក្នុងចំណោមជនភៀសខ្លួនទាំងអស់ពីព្រោះថាទៅខាងខ្មែរគេថាយួនទៅខាងយើងគេថាខ្មែរដូច្នេះសូមឲ្យរដ្ឋាភិបាលគ្រប់ប្រទេសដែលមានសប្បុរសធម៌នឹងវិនិច្ឆ័យយកសងគ្រោះជនភៀសខ្លួនខ្មែរក្រៅនោះដាច់ទៅឡើងតាម criteria ដាច់ទៅឡើងពីយួនហើយខ្មែរពីកម្ពុជាហើយទៅមកពីវៀតណាមឆ្លើយតបនឹងការបង្វកស្រែករបស់លោកថែមថើមនឹងហើយបានពពឈលផលចំណេះនោះលោក Passionate ឲ្យBishop នៅ Seattle នឹងធ្វើការស្រាវជ្រាវឲ្យដឹងថាផ្នែកក្រោមជានរណាបាទពិសេសដូចមិនជឿថាទើប Bishop នៅ Seattle នឹងបាន delegate appoint ឲ្យបុគ្គលម្នាក់ខ្ញុំផ្លេចឯករាជ្យបរិដាជាទីចំណាយឈ្មោះគាត់ Kathleen ខ្ញុំផ្លេច last name សរសេរជាអត្ថបទមួយអំពីខ្មែរកម្ពុជាក្រោមហើយអត្ថបទនោះជាអត្ថបទមានតួអន្តរជាតិអត្ថបទមុនដំបូងបំផុតជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសចែកចាយទៅឲ្យខាងទូតគ្រប់ទាំងអស់នៅស្រុកសៀមនឹងឲ្យស្គាល់ថាខ្មែរក្រោមជានរណាបន្តពីនោះទៀតអន្តោប្រវេសន៍ You sure you understand my young friends understand right do you yeah no make sure you understand on top of it, yeah, don't be afraid to interrupt me because I want you to understand. On top of it, need immigration. Chẳng khang on top of it, American rồi bị cắt link còn say at the bottom with it. Chạp khiêm nên mi comes out here out in Facebook. Khang on top of it, immigration từ American và chạm được Bangkok. Có appoint ơi mà nè nó cho John ấy khiêm phải biết. The same with the at the bottom with Cambodia. That was the very first time think about Cambodia Ground, things about Cambodia Ground was documented systematically. I mong pi chẳng hơi từ nơi sử dụng CQ sau thì đang tạo chụp room sai thu ở đồng on đứng. Dồn cái chẳng chơi chụp room khai ground đấy, ngay cái chẳng chơi chụp room khai ground là hốt đo lỡ đứng ở nơi Canada chỉ đỡ biên bao ôn phun trà không được muốn để bán rót tập phiệt luôn nơi sau đây đến cái đồ chúa tôi thực thành sơn kim kiến đầm bấy bán ăn to của quê ở đây là tây đến dầu máu tạo criteria priority chuyện kể lý chỉ là đại robot samachic ôn khai cầu dương no Washington State đó and you should be proud to be from state of Washington. Nói about touch base đấy ở pi ca lồng bát người cài chặt ở đây là dương thôi cho là đã tỏ sự bao nhiêu thời trong còn biết cả lại một đàn đây từ nô tô Canada có chia từ lại muối để bàn không biết chuyện tiền không ra cho người dân ngày này cứ nó không thì chừng loại nào tôi sẽ có một buồn rồi bè sập nữa chứ số Marines có thật một số anh say cứថា in the 1980s groupខ្ញុំនៅទៅមកថ្មីនៅកាណាដាបានបងប្អូនគ្នាក្នុង basement គ្នាតែជាប៉ុណ្ណឹងទៀត basement មួយយើងក៏មិនទាន់ចេះអង់គ្លេសអីត្រឹមត្រូវបងប្រហែលប្រមូលនិយាយទៅចំណងនោះមានបងថៃតិនតារាដែរណាមិនរិនជាដើមក៏បានជជែកគ្នាធ្វើមិននេះឲ្យចលនារបស់យើងវាទៅជាចលនាមួយជាសម្លេងតំណាងខ្មែរក្រមពីព្រោះយើងយល់ថាបងប្អូនយើងខ្មែរក្រមហើយក្នុងនោះវាធានាណាហើយគាត់មិននិយាយមិនមានណាលឺតែម្ដងចឹងបើយើងប្រម៉ែប្រមូលគ្នាវាពេហ្នឹង1985គ្នា4-10នាក់អង្គុយទៅមួយកន្ទេលមិនតែងផងណាវាបងប្អូននឹងស្អីជឿថាគាត់ស្ដាប់បានមែនអានេះជាការពិតប៉ុន្តែដោយការព្យាយាមដោយការយើងខំបើកផ្នែកបឋមគាត់ដោយបេះទៅហើយដងមកយើងគឺយើងដឹងថាមកវាស្រុកមកវាទៅទៀតណាបងប្អូនទៅទៀតណាហើយយើងធ្វើបានប៉ុណ្ណឹងឥឡូវយើងជួយចាស់ជាងអ៊ំតែចាស់ចាប់ដើមចាស់ជាងចឹងឥឡូវយើងមានកន្លងហើយយើងមានបន្លាយហើយគូសង្ឃឹមថាគួយនឹងមិនធ្វើឲ្យខកចិត្តជាដូនជាតារបស់យើងដូចបងរៀបចឹងបងប្អូនដឹងថារូបយើងគាត់ដូនដោយសារខ្មាំងមួយអ្វីគាត់ផុសតែច្បាស់ទៅយើងនោះស្គីបានទេគាត់តស៊ូតាំងពីតូចតាំងពីទៅហ៊ានមកកន្លែងហ្នឹងគាត់ត្រូវទៅតស៊ូចាស់ប៉ុណ្ណឹងកូនចៅគាត់អាចទំនុកបំរុងគាត់បានដែរគាត់អាចមួយឆ្នាំទៅវាកងបានដែរគាត់ទៅខំវេទនាយ៉ាងម៉េចហើយយើងថ្មិចស្អីបានទេកូនយើងជាកូនជាចៅចំនួនណាខ្មែរយើងមានត្រឡប់នឹងមួយទៀតគឺយើងជឿទៅបាននេះបាទប៉ុនធំបំផុតគឺការដឹងគុណធំបំផុតគឺពុកម្ដាយរបស់យើងដឹងគុណបំផុតគឺអ្នកដែលបូជាជីវិតភ្លេចផលប្រយោជន៍របស់ខ្លួនដើម្បីនឹងផលប្រយោជន៍ជាតិនេះបាទគាត់ឥឡូវឃើញលើកទីហោទៀតខ្ញុំតែបង្រៀនអ្វីដែលគាត់មានក្នុងគ្រួសារឆ្នាំហ្នឹងគឺជា ideal ដែលខ្ញុំចង់បាន cứ con cháu chết sờ lạnh quá nó cũng rộng quá khóa ấy đại kỳ chồng con dạng hoạt người hồi đã hồi tới cứ tới con có disappointment ở đâyតាមខ្ញុំជាអ្នកកម្មពុទ្ធសាសនាជឿថានេះពីព្រោះយើងបាក់គាត់ជាអ្នកនិវត្តន៍ចង់និយាយថាតួអង្គតួនាទីរបស់យើងត្រូវដឹងពុទ្ធចាស់ទុំអញ្ចឹងដើម្បី make story short and you know leave a lot of time to hear from you guys I just recommended a few things here to get involved to the movement គឺទីមួយយើងគិតពីរឿងខ្លួនឯងសិន okay do best your goal as a son, as a husband, as a brother or sister in the family. ដោយសមនជាយើងកណាគ្មាន support ពី family ទេយើងទៅមិនបានយូរទេទី2 as you guys still young set yourself a goal, go clearly for your personal life and go for it, especially education. ប៉ុន្តែក្នុងទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងនៅពេលដែលយើង do best in that two goals you still have time if you know how to organize to be involved into the community ណាអញ្ចឹងគឺនៅ local ហ្នឹងឥឡូវបានតែហ្នឹង6នាក់នេះច្រើនយើងចង់ច្រើនជាការពួកខ្ញុំ start KKF out stick together okay stick together share information share your knowledge, especially information knowledge that involve in background issue. Be it let it be you and Thobab លោកសង្ឃនៅស្រុកខ្មែរឬមួយបងប្អូនយើងនៅនឹងមានការមានងារអីខំប្រកការងារយើងនាំគ្នាឲ្យកំែងគ្នាទៅអានឹង one way that you stick together understand and love each other as a background in community in your local. Be networking internationally. You get lucky, you have KKF YC. You're lucky you had two very superstars in KKF YC as you see, namely Tieng Soki and Thich Somalin. You see in that is a famous clips. The speech that Soti given in 2006 and Somalin given in 2011. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. 2008. Okay. Anyway, you see that two clips is touch everyone's heart and is affected very, very, very deeply into the patriotic movement. Not only for background community, but also that's of Khmer. No sọc Khmer, no Antrachian, who can I hear that background, it hear that superstar people and hit it. And get him on song, on mean his school, happy net, back young bay, comprehend consult young bay, I remove bên chiều phiếp môi dạng xua và như mình cái điều kiện có vấn đề còn thua ở bên chiều phiếp dạng xua còn thấy vấn đề của bạn điều kiện nào phiếp thực tế sản phẩm sau đây that another example of a ideal family of background បងប្អូនម៉ែឪនៅជុំគ្នាមាន career ការរស់ស៊ីយ៉ាងលឿនទៅយាយខ្មែរតាំងពីមិនច្បាស់រហូតដល់ច្បាស់ហើយ deeply involved not only deeply involved take a leading role ទៀតឥឡូវសមនជាដើមក្នុង community អញ្ចឹង you can do it and you have a lot of potential opportunity if you like to be famous because when you get involved into UNPF in New York maybe later in Geneva, elsewhere. You could be Dalai Lama, you could be Nelson Mandela of Khmer Krom because we haven't have someone to fill that role yet. And I hope that one day Khmer Krom will have that. And that day Khmer Krom have that Khmer Krom will be your generation, one of you. Thank you very much.
that was touched some part. I asked you to dig deep. He did even deeper. So yeah. But yeah, well, hearing what he said in '85, only participant in the basement, brainstorming of how to help my grandma. And I guess they did good, But here we are. And, how many years from now? That's a lot of endurance and perseverance. Never give up. Keep on. That's what I said. Anyway, now we want today from San Jose. He's our second white VP for KKF. So he's KKF president, and KKF Vice President, and now he's stepping up to that role.
Okay, yes, thank you. So, semua pun so yang kita lepas, so Trần Dân. Let me speak English, so to speak Khmer tonight, but I will speak English now. So, I think it's really important for us. I think I was talking to Steve what I'm supposed to say in this meeting. I think as us here, we're talking kind of family, so I think we just up and out happen to speak. Probably can be a religion that. So, I talk a bit about my background. When before I came here, I was a student at then in Kamchikram. During the 90s, I'm the first generation of Khmer attended university in kind of first generation. I mean, because during the 80s, when Vietnam created KC-50, I don't know if you guys know it, then they killed a lot of Khmer, so after Khmer had OC, and then they said, because of our Khmer abroad, we brought this issue up. And then, Vietnam, they feel sorry. They stopped in the 1990s. They stopped, put a tribe to try to people kill out Khmer in President. So then after that, they allow us as a Khmer to attend university to study. They call the prep universities to attend university. So I was one of them at that time. So yeah, I've been university there, not been finished, but luckily I came here. So when I came here, because I was a student there, right? I know a lot of my Khmer issue, but I don't know much. I couldn't speak Khmer like now, because that's bad. I cannot read Khmer either. And for now, at least I can read Khmer now. Study by myself. I cannot write yet, but at least I can read now. Yeah. So after that, I came here like you guys. I came here, those know English well, start from scratch. Within 4 years, I finished university in 2000. Then I started involved with KKF. Lucky that at that time I know Duan, the former KKF president, and then I volunteered to KKF board. That's got Pat Putong, and after in 1998, I had a chance to attend our KKF meeting in Long Beach, and at the time I exposed to our Khmer movement. That was amazing because when you in Kamchikram, you don't know much about Khmer, and then suddenly you came here, and then you start up and up, a lot of issues. You guys, maybe one of you guys young didn't know a lot about Khmer issue, and then when you start getting involved in the community, you can see the issue, of the Khmer, what people facing, how people facing. That time I did not get involved much until I finished university, right? So like Tom said, right, first of all, you have to finish your education first. That's the basic stuff. You can move on. With I remember but he worked in school, and so I said, you want to help your people, you have to have education. It doesn't mean like you have to educate to help your people, but to bring the issue further, right? Because when we live abroad, in order to make bring our issue more effective, you have to have at least speak English, right? And I go back that time, she told me like a lot of people don't know English, so how people however start studying English from scratch and everything like that. Me myself, I facing the same thing. I came here to doesn't know English at all, right? And that kind of story really inspired me, right? I graduated in 2000, I started working as an engineer at that time. Then I started getting involved. And then, fortunately, I know it inspired me, and I worked. Then the first time I met Simon, 2004. First time I met Simon. Before we have the first, I think you didn't go to San Jose that time. Yeah, 2004 we had a youth meeting. The first time we had a youth meeting, and didn't let me try to form a youth group. Unfortunately, the youth group didn't go anywhere yet. So in around 2005, 2006, I think 2005, when how people have a boat racing in Toronto, and then we start announcing for and 2006 we had the first youth meeting, and I was at that time. And like when we start, right, just a couple of us, there's a lot of people. The movement, you know, our movement is the topic really of pop. Our community is small. We don't have a lot of youth. But every year we come together. Like every year we come together. Since before we go to EMTI, right? Every year we come together, have a youth conference, start in 2006. Sometimes 10 youth, sometimes 20 youth. But the movement is there. Lucky thing to our elder, they really inspiring us. Support the organization. Can't believe like we always, the elder always care about the best not say, but they always care about the youth team. So that's why I stick this long. The whole point I try to say, because the whole story I try to say, that's why I stick this long, because our elder, if you work in an organization that the people, the elder doesn't support the youth, that you won't see the youth stick around the organization. For us, wherever you go, you will see one or two youth in each local, and we stick until now, how many years already, right? So with that said, you know, now we have a team already. So the point is like how we grow our team, how to bring our work more effective, because all of us are working, right? I have my license once we busy. I work as an engineer, you know, 10 hours a day at least with the computer. Went home, go home, have to go online, work out again. Every time we have our people back home have a problem, it's really hard to sleep. Go online, write report, right? Call each other up. There's an issue here and there. Let each other know. Sometimes I'm busy. Our people and friends working on the issue. Our people in Australia, sometimes in Australia, we work around the clock. That's why our movement moving fast. Our elder, they are front line. We almost are the back on like supporting our elder at that time and prepare report. So now the movement is the world recognizing us. It's not easy to let the world know who the Khmer Krom is. So tonight we'll talk. If you go online right now, right, if you search for the word Khmer Krom, you'll be amazing how many results come out just the word Khmer Krom in Google search now. Then now we have to find every local community now. We have to travel around the world to recruit the youth to continue. Our elder very concerned. So, they're getting older, right? How we fill the gap? Who will do the work? Because we don't want to, the movement, the journey to seek for justice for our people is a long journey. And that means really important for us as a young generation how to work to understand the issue and to carry on. So at me now, you know, I'm a vice president, second vice president of KKM. To us, title, because when you go to talk to people, you need to have a title in organization, right? But to us, the title doesn't get paid, right? Because we all work volunteer. The title doesn't get paid here, right? There's no showing up in our team. That's what I love about our team. When we work, we do the work, we always say the team. This is a teamwork. We do have a core team. We work around the clock. We have in our KF, we have a youth core team. And to see how it, let's talk about the youth. But for us, we work as a team. Even though I'm a KF vice president who have when we work, it's a teamwork. There's no such I or me. We are we. So the passion is there. Now how we make our work to spread it. That's why people maybe talk about like that's why we start traveling to the big community now. Like you guys small group here, just form a youth group and we build a team and we start from there. And now we have the youth KFYC already. and then we have KKF. I'm kind of a bridge now, right, between the youth group and the KKF board director. Right? So we bring all your concern, bring your question, your passion, what you want to do, right? How you going to have. I know the youth don't know a lot of issues, so it's really hard to have because they don't know the issue. That's the main problem. Example is when we asked the youth to write a speech or to write a report, I was struggling. They would ask me, "Oh, I don't know the issue. How can I write it?" So the issue, you want to learn the issue until you have a passion. You want to know. If you don't want to know, you will not know it, right? So that means you have to have a passion to know the issue, and then when you have a passion to know the issue, you start asking it out. Now we have a team. You can ask them. We can ask us. We can provide you all the issue, and then from there you can have. To be honest, I was an engineer. I really hate writing in school. I hate writing because writing is not our language. It's not easy to write for us, right? But now I can write a report. I can write a report. I can possibly write a command prompt. You see, so that improves your skill right there. Speaking skill, the writing skill. That bring in, you improve in your personal life as well, because that's your skill there. So I will stop here. So the point is like, let's work together as a team, and then have our movement moving forward. Thank you.
Start waiting for the here, right? Well, since Sarah stepped up as the second VP, that gives the gap for an opportunity for our new president, KKFYC Sotin. So she's gonna present you her slide here and talk to you about it. Okay. So tell me when I okay, right? I got an old Microsoft PowerPoint. She got a new one. Maybe just use your computer to talk. I see you.
Now you see when you save, you think you can save as well. Yeah, resave it.
Oh,
you can resave it and then.
Okay, while we take care of this, you guys can have a few minutes break.
Yeah, let's have
restroom, stretch.
5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.